Jerry Brown here with Jerry Brown Travels.
Lori here.
Well, in this video, we are going to have an interview with a gentleman that lives here on $600 a month, Lori.
Oh yeah, so what his name?
His name is Memo, and he's lived in this area for about 13 years. We did another interview with Memo, and a lot of people ask me, give me an update on what his lifestyle is. Has he been able to keep that same amount of living cost down? And what is his life like here in Mexico? So we're doing a little update with you, and we're interested to find out also on what is happening with him, and can he live still on $300 a month? Well, we're going to be doing a series in the next few weeks, and we're going to focus on the area just north of Puerto Vallarta. Puerto Vallarta is about 1,200 miles south of the United States. This area through here is anywhere from maybe 2 hours away from Puerto Vallarta. So it's very convenient. So we're going to be looking at areas like Punta Mita, Sayulita, San Pancho, another name is San Francisco, Lo del Marcos, Rincon Guayabitas, La Panita, and Chicala. These are great little beach towns and small little communities very conveniently located from the United States and from Puerto Vallarta. So over the next few weeks, we are going to feature this area and show you the different costs and what they look like. So if you're planning on retiring or even vacationing, these are great places. Well, good morning. And this is Memo. And we did an interview with him about 5 years ago. And he was telling us how his living expenses were $300 a month for everything. And a lot of people ask me, because again, that was about 5 years ago, what is Memo doing now? You know, is he able to maintain that same lifestyle? Is he able to live that cheaply down here? And so we want to give you the updated version on what Memo is doing here.
I have everything I need. I could not say there is anything that I need that I don't get. Then there's the difference of want. That I go to sleep each night with no bills.
Okay.
I wake up in the morning with no worry. Because for what I receive in my retirement income, I could not live in the United States.
No.
No, I would be on the street, right?
And so Memo, first of all, introduce yourself.
Okay. My name is William in the United States, which in Mexico is Guillermo. And Guillermo, in the town of Lo de Marcos where I live, which is a little town, we all have nicknames. And the regular Mexican nickname for Guillermo is Memo. So everybody in town knows me as Memo. We have more than one Memo.
Great. Okay, so give us a little update. You know, what? Let's start in with your expenses now. Today.
Okay.
What are you spending for your living expenses?
Living expenses. Well, I know that when we did this 5 years ago, we were at $300 a month.
A month, yes.
Right. And we have doubled that.
Oh,
here.
Okay.
So honestly, and without, I would say, being torturous to yourself, you can realistically live on $600 a month in this part of Mexico.
Okay.
We're in a tourist town, but we're not in Puerto Vallarta.
Yes.
So things are 1/3 the price of what. If you lived in Puerto Vallarta, I don't think you could get away with less than $1,800 a month.
For a single person.
For a single person. But by coming out to the country, somewhat country, we're still on a beach, we're still near a highway, we still have large enough stores to get what you need. The living expenses are less than in an international town such as Puerto Vallarta.
So a lot of the provisions, fruits, vegetables, then they're locally grown, they're in this area?
Fruits and vegetables, yes. We have wonderful vegetable stores here
Uh-huh.
that have fruits and vegetables at affordable prices. The story I always like to tell people, and I love every area that we have, but just so you know, in Lo de Marcos, a quesadilla will cost you 15 pesos. If you travel 1 hour south of here to a beautiful town called San Pancho, it's very nice, but a quesadilla will cost you 30 pesos.
Okay, double.
Ooh,
If
that's
you
a
go
lot.
to somewhere like Puerto Vallarta, which is our next southernmost town, which is Sayulita, incredible place, internationally known. A quesadilla will cost you 100 pesos.
Wow, $5.
So-
Okay. But you in general, you've always, I imagine, lived frugally. You've watched your money, and so living in this environment here, it really lends towards your way of thinking.
Well, I mean, this is a tropical town,
Yeah.
right? We have bananas falling out of the tree. We have pineapples coming up out of the ground. There's so much fruit here, and we have a number of farms around here with incredible vegetables, with tomatoes and cucumbers and fabulous food like that. One of my favorite farms, Britta's Farm, which every Monday you can go at 6 p.m. and you can pick your own tomatoes and cucumbers and whatever vegetable you want right out of the field. And not only is it as fresh as possible, it's also affordable.
So you before you were here at $300. Now you say you're at about $600 a month for your total living expenses.
Right.
Now you're on solar.
Solar electricity, right. So I don't have an electric bill.
Okay. And what about other utilities?
I do have propane. A propane tank for me costs, I just bought one for 625 pesos. $32.50 maybe for, and I only use it for the stove. So that will last an entire year
Okay.
for me. And that's using it every single day.
Every day. Okay. So how about Wi-Fi? Do you have Wi-Fi? Because
I do have Wi-Fi. I live way out in the country on a farm. I absolutely love it. But I have Wi-Fi. That's my connection. Got to have Facebook, right? And that Wi-Fi costs me 500 pesos a month.
Okay.
$25. Right? $25.
And then now, how about, let's say, entertainment? What do you typically do, for entertainment?
I have Netflix.
Do you have Netflix?
Who needs more?
Wow.
No.
Do you?
Yes. But
That's an upgrade because you didn't have that last time.
no.
we were
That
Your food budget now is about $5 a day.
$5 a day. Yes. I'll give you a good example. Sunday, I met my daughter and my son-in-law for lunch at a sushi bar. Oh, sushi, that's pretty nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I had a California tuna roll, seaweed roll, a big plate, and that cost 100 pesos.
100 pesos.
$5. So that was my meal for the day. But that's not, I'm not starving, and I'm not sacrificing. That's a lifestyle that I have chosen, and I enjoy.
Okay. What was the inspiration for you to, to let's say move to Mexico, to live this lifestyle down here of simplicity? Was there any particular things, maybe something you read or something like that, that maybe our viewers would like to?
I think it's mostly the people that I met.
Okay.
Here in Lo de Marcos, they're self-sufficient, and when you meet people like that, and you find out that they have a happy life.
Yeah.
There's a big difference. We've talked about this before. The big book of Your Money or Your Life.
Okay.
And where you learn the difference between want and need. I have everything I need. I could not say there is anything that I need that I don't get. Then there's the difference of want. I have a vehicle. It's 22 years old,
Okay.
but I've paid for it, right?
Right.
I don't owe anything for a car. I don't owe anything, so the intent is that I go to sleep each night with no bills.
Okay.
I wake up in the morning with no worries, and and most of my friends here are in the same boat, and that's a good thing.
Yeah. That's an excellent thing.
I don't smoke. That's a savings of thousands of dollars
Yeah.
every year, right? I don't drink alcohol. That's a savings of thousands of dollars. But those are choices on mine. That's not a hardship.
Right.
I'm not missing anything. Just don't get in the way of my coffee or my chocolate. That's where I spend the money.
That's great. Okay, so now, in breaking down your expenses, Matt, tell us about your living, your rent and stuff. Oh, give us a little background.
Well,
about
we've talked about rent, and in the old school, we wouldn't want to spend more than 25% of our income,
Yeah, that's what I say.
and that's not true anymore. Sadly, that's not true. In this town, which is one of the most affordable places around, you cannot get by without spending 10,000 pesos a month for a nice little 2-bedroom, 1-bath cottage.
$500.
$500, right? If you're going to come here and you want to spend less than that in rent, you should not come here. You simply should not come. If you want to spend less, you can if you move up into the inland areas where there's no English spoken, there's no beach to sit at, right? That you could get away with maybe $200 to $250 a month in rent. But again, it's what is the lifestyle that you're looking for.
Okay. So not to mislead anybody, thinking they can come down here and live on, say, $600 a month. I mean, you've been here, you know where the deals are, you know what to look for, and that. What advice would you give to somebody that is watching this video and they think, yeah, I'd like to go down there, and I've got an income of $600, I can do it, Can they really do it? They took your number of $600 a month. Now they need to add the rent on top of that, and so in other words, their living expenses is $600. Now they think, okay, I need to add rent on that. So
I can find you today in this town 6 different properties for 10,000 pesos a month, $500.
okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
That is doable.
Okay.
Because I do have people from our last video that come into town, they hold up their phone with my face on it, and they say, I want to live here. And I have to say that video is 5 years ago.
What's different now in the sense of your income? What has transpired?
Oh, for me, it's because I now receive Social Security.
Okay, before you didn't.
Right.
Okay.
Automatically sent to Mexico from the United States. God bless both countries. And depending upon the, what do you call
Exchange
it?
rate?
Exchange rate. Depending upon the exchange rate, that works out to over 30,000 pesos a month.
Okay.
As a single person, that gives me enough pesos to live, to save. I've bought a piece of land, and we can talk about that. I'm building a house from scratch, and it's doable. And it is doable.
See upcoming videos, our favorite beach in Mexico. How about a $48,000 beach home? Let's go to San Pancho, Mexico, and also La Panita, Mexico, both retirement communities. We have more real estate, 99,500 beach community. Every Friday at 5 p.m. California time, we have a free video for you. Check it out. You see my face at the bottom right? Just touch on it and you will be subscribed absolutely free. Also, if you want to book an appointment, just press book now.